the thing. I'm fine with plastic surgery. I just wish people wouldn't lie about it. You know, they want us to all think that it's real.
Any regrets when it comes to cosmetic?
It's the whole fake booty thing. Like, I got the booty injections, you know, and I hate it. I just wanted
Brazilian butt lift type
well,
thing?
not the butt lift. This is straight injection, straight in there.
Of your own fat.
Right. I thought it would do some good. I thought I was plumping it. Now I just want to dump it. You know what I mean? Listen, you don't want to do it. And I don't think women actually want to do it. They think it's cool.
Cause I'm a boss.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about plastic surgery, and I was inspired to create this video because I saw so many men doing commentary on Queen Naija getting her BBL and her tummy tuck. I saw so many men giving their opinion on plastic surgery in women. So I'm like, you know what, let me come on here and let me give my 2 cents on the situation, because there's a lot of fakeness going on when it comes to these men in commentary. So let's start with the fact that this woman right here, clearly she's had a child, and this is what her body looks like. I think she's beautiful. I love her Instagram account. Her Instagram, I believe on Instagram she's called Coats. I'll make sure to leave any model that I put in this video, I'll leave their Instagram down below in the description box. But I love this woman. I think she is just beautiful. She's embracing her body. She's embracing motherhood. And sometimes the outcome of motherhood is stretch marks. It's loose skin. It's having a fupa. Now, men like to say, oh, all she needs to do, she just needs to go to the gym, she needs to go to the gym, she needs to go to the gym. Women are going to the gym, but sometimes they still have that stretchy skin in the midsection, or they still have the stretch marks, or they still have the fupa. Some things you just cannot get rid of, because that is just the outcome of having a baby. That is just the aftermath of having a baby. So it's just annoying when men try to say, oh, it's simple, it's simple, it's simple. It's really not. It's not that simple, you know. And that's why women are getting tummy tucks. Not all, but majority of moms are getting what they call the mommy makeover, because their body is not the same. Their body will not snap back the same. So that is why they're getting the work done that they're getting done. I'm going to be breaking this video down in 3 segments. I'm going to speak on men, I'm going to speak on women, and then I'm also going to speak on my opinion. I'm going to give you my opinion, how I feel about plastic surgery. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So this part of the video is going to be towards mostly men. Now, this video isn't about bashing men. Okay, we just going to be speaking real shit. And if you can't handle it, go ahead, click off the video. So when it comes to men, I just don't understand why you guys are commenting on something you cannot experience. You will never endure childbirth. You will never experience breastfeeding. You will never experience postpartum depression. You will never experience what it feels like to be pregnant for 10 months or more for some women. You will never experience what it's like to gain weight from birth control, hormone changes, body changes. You guys will never know what it feels like for a woman to go through life and go through so many different changes. Like, our bodies go through so much within our lifetime. And then you have men that try to sit up here and try to tell us what we need to do with our bodies. And then it's just interesting how this whole abortion law thing is going on. It's just so hypocritical to me, because how can you speak on something you will never experience? That's like a white person trying to tell a black person about racism. Get the hell out of here. If you cannot experience it, don't ever speak on it. What are you speaking on? You don't know what it's like. Where are you getting your opinion from? From the outside looking in? That's not a good way to give an opinion on something. That's not a smart way to give an opinion on something. That's an ignorant way to give an opinion on something. If you can't experience it, where are you getting your commentary from? That's why I don't get the men on YouTube. It's like, how are you speaking on this and you can't experience half the shit that women go through when it comes to our bodies? And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We also go through things when it comes to the pressure to look a certain way. Because when it comes to these Instagram models pages, who do you think is supporting them the most? When it comes to the Instagrams models who have had work done, who have fake Insta bods, who do you think is supporting them the most? You think it's mostly women or men? It's mostly men. Who do you think is supporting their fan-only pages? Mostly men. Don't get me started. Do not get me started, because facts are facts. Let's keep it real. Men like a plastic surgery Insta bod, and that's why so many women are getting it done. And, you know, I can't even be mad at women. They want to be desirable, especially after going through having kids and going through those bodily changes that you go through after having kids. It's understandable. So I think it's hypocritical for men to sit up there and talk about how, oh, I wish women had natural bodies, this, and this. It's hypocritical to me. Now let's move on to the women. So when it comes to women in plastic surgery, the only thing that I really have an issue with when it comes to women in plastic surgery are just the women who lie about it, you know, because you're impressionable to some women, you know what I mean? You're impressionable, especially when it comes to Instagram and women who get plastic surgery done. You know, I really have a lot of respect for Queen, because at least she was honest. You know, she didn't try to hide it. She didn't try to deny it. She just came right out and said, hey, you know, I got plastic surgery done. Whoop de whoop. Cool. Okay. But then again, you know, I can respect her, but I don't agree with it just because her younger audience is impressionable to what she got done. You know, she has 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 13-year-old girls who are looking up to her, who are seeing what she did to her body. Now, they're not seeing it from, oh, she just had 2 kids, she got her body done. She's seeing it, they're seeing it from a standpoint of, you know what, I want to look like Queen. When I turn 20, I'm gonna get my body done. Like, as a young girl, how many times did you say, ooh, I can't wait to be older so I can look like this, so I can look like that? I've done it. So when it comes to that part of it, I don't like it. You know, I feel like every woman has a choice to do what they feel and choose with their body, but you have to understand that there are side effects, there are consequences to doing that. And when you're in a position like Queen, little girls are looking up to her. So are we going to create a whole nother generation of young women to feel like they have to have plastic surgery to be looked at as beautiful? I couldn't imagine having a daughter and trying to raise her with the era of social media and just Instagram being where it's at. You know, when it comes to plastic surgery, so many women are getting it done because they feel like they have to, they need to. It's something that they have to get done. You know, and some women aren't even having kids. Some of them are just getting the work done because they feel the pressure to. They feel like they need to. They feel like this is what I have to do to be desirable. This is what I have to do to feel beautiful. And it's sad, you know. I think I have so many mixed feelings when it comes to plastic surgery, because on one side I get it, you know, women just want to feel beautiful, women just want to be desirable. But on the other side, what message are we sending to the youth? What message are we sending to the young girls? And I feel like everyone has to take accountability in the situation when it comes to plastic surgery, you know, men and women, because it takes two to be what it is today in society when it comes to plastic surgery. You know, we can't just put the blame on men and we can't just put the blame on women. It's taking both of us to be where we are in society, in Instagram and plastic surgery, natural versus plastic. And it's just really, really sad because, you know, the youth, they look up to us. They watch us. When it comes to young boys watching older men lust after women who've had work done. And when it comes to young girls looking up to the women who have had the plastic surgery, thinking that that's what they have to do too to be beautiful. So it's an endless cycle, and it's just going to keep repeating itself because we're not changing it. You know, no one wants to take any type of ownership or accountability in the situation. No one wants to just embrace their insecurities or maybe work on fixing their insecurities within themselves. They would rather just go get plastic surgery done. And you know, it's kind of like a quick fix type situation. No one really wants to put in the work. Everyone wants to just go get a quick fix and be done with it. So that's my view on women in plastic surgery. Now I'm going to give you my opinion on plastic surgery.
What part of your body is done through the surgery?
Let's see. I've had lipo before. I've had my breast done 4 times. And
Larger, or just
well, I
bad
went
job
larger, then I went smaller.
Okay.
So like I was like, this is just too much. Like
Wow.
it was just too much. I was like, it was like.
And your butt, is that natural?
No, I went and got something done. I
Yeah.
had like got lipo because after I had Dream, it had became it was like out of control. So I had
Yes.
some of it taken out.
I really appreciate Blac Chyna for being honest about how she got her butt reduced. So this part of the video is going to be strictly my opinion. At the end of the day, do what you want with your body. It's your body, and you're going to have to deal with the consequences when you do what you want with your body. Okay? So I'm keeping it a buck. Again, I'm keeping it real in this. So one thing that I noticed is that a lot of women are getting plastic surgery done, and I'm speaking from what I see, and a lot of women are getting it done to where they're getting it abnormally done. And women are not thinking of the longevity of what they're doing to their body, because you know, as a woman, your body, your weight, it's going to fluctuate so many different times in your lifetime. So for you to go and get the biggest boobs that you can get, the biggest ass that you can get, I just feel like it's not the smart thing to do. Because especially if you haven't had kids and you plan to have kids, because your body is going to change. And Blac Chyna is basically saying after every pregnancy that she had, she started to notice how her body was changing, and she had to keep up with that. So she had to go back and get plastic surgery done to reduce what she had done previously, so that she wouldn't be out here looking crazy. But there are regular, everyday women who are getting the same work done, who won't have the luxury of being able to go back and fix, you know, after every pregnancy that they go through, to fix things on their body that doesn't look the same or maybe has changed because of pregnancy. Another thing that I couldn't help but notice is that a lot of these Instagram models that you see on Instagram that have gotten work done, but they haven't admitted to getting it done, I'm noticing that they are not in relationships. You know, they're not being loved on by men publicly. You know, we've seen a lot of these women in high profile relationships, but they never actually get married. You know, they never actually seal the deal with these men through marriage. They end up just being a baby mama. It's something that I can't help but notice. Now, not all of these women, but I never see them actually be in loving relationships. You know, and if they are, maybe they're hiding it, but I don't ever see them publicly in relationships. I see them, you know, making money, posting cute pictures, but I never see them in actual relationships. So it's like, we are looking up to these women just to be taking cute pictures on Instagram. Like, it don't make sense to me. You know, like, where are we going with this when it comes to Instagram modeling? It just doesn't make sense. And the reason why I wanted to speak on, you know, those Instagram models that are getting all that work done, but they're not getting married, is because, like, isn't that the end goal? Is eventually you get the work done, you become desirable, and then you get the man of your dreams? Like, isn't that the reason that you're doing it? Because the way that they're getting the plastic surgery, like how they're getting their plastic surgery done, it's like they want attention from men. That is why they're getting it done. You know, they're not getting normal size breasts, normal size ass. They're getting like the obnoxious type of plastic surgery. So it's like, okay, you're getting all this work done to be desirable by men to hopefully marry the man of your dreams. I mean, I need understanding. Like, it don't make sense. So you're telling me, let's get the work done to be desirable, but to never be wifed. Before I end this video, I had to show love to the natural beauties out here who are thick on Instagram, you know, And this video is not about plastic versus natural. At the end of the day, you are a woman, you have a choice. You do what you want with your body. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your body. My opinion should not have any effect on what you do or choose to do with your body. However, I'm a thick girl. I'm a natural girl. Yes, I had weight loss surgery, but I have not plugged, sucked on my body at all. I got weight loss surgery for health reasons. That is it. But at the end of the day, by me losing weight, my body is what it is, and this is my body type. So I like to follow women on Instagram who look like me. And I think we can all learn something about that. Stop following the Insta-bods on Instagram because it is poisonous to your mind. It's poisonous to your mindset. You know, your mentality. You're going to start looking in the mirror thinking something is wrong with you because that's all you see on the daily. So stop following that. Stop following that. I like to follow women who I can relate to. I have inner thigh darkness. My thighs rub. I have cellulite on the back of my legs, underneath my ass. I have stretch marks on the top of my ass. I want to follow women who have that shit. You know, I want to follow women who can relate to my struggle on the daily. I want to follow women who look like me. I don't like following women on Instagram that don't look like me, you know, and I follow white girls on Instagram that are thick where we have the same body type. Same body type. They're just white. I like following women that I can relate to, all different types of women. It doesn't matter what race they are, what cultural background they have. It is all about me being able to relate to them somehow, some way. Not looking at them wishing that I was them, not looking at them wishing that I could be them. I follow them because it's like, oh girl, like she gets it. Like we have similar body types. So that means we most likely have similar issues when it comes to our thighs being massive, our ass being big. And I talked about this recently. I said, I hate that by me embracing my natural self, but because it's the popular trendy body, I'm sending the message to girls that they have to look like me. And that's not the message that I'm sending. You guys are just seeing a girl who once hated her body, who used to be thick, who was thick growing up, because I've been thick my whole life, but thick growing up, and how I hated it, how I wanted to be skinny because other girls my age were skinny. Other girls could wear certain things and I could not because I was thick. Or my mom would be like, oh, you can't wear that because that's too much on you. But my friends could wear it. So you're looking at a girl who is embracing her natural self for what it is. And I just want you guys to do the same. I want you guys to embrace your natural self for what it is. And if you still don't like it, then that's your choice to do what you feel, to make yourself feel however you are wanting to feel. You know what I mean? But I will be honest and say that what you think you want when it comes to the attention of men and being desirable is not always what you really truly want, because men don't look at you in the face when you got a fat ass. I'm gonna let you know now, they don't look at you in the face. They don't want to get to know you and your personality. All they want to do is see what that ass do. That's it. I'm just keeping it a buck. This is something I have to deal with my entire life, and women feel like that's something that they want. But let me tell you something, men are not wifing women like that. They're not wifing that type of woman. They don't like that. You're considered a headache in their eyes because they got to deal with all type of shit coming their way with dealing with you. You guys, I'm strictly speaking from experience. Like, these are things that I've had to go through and experience in my lifetime, you know. And when I got fat, I got a break from that shit, and I actually enjoyed my little break. But now I'm remembering, you know, all the bullshit that I went through in my past, and you know, it's just so fresh in my mind. That's why this video is so damn long. But I want your opinion on this situation. Comment down below. I want your opinion. Also, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.